Good morning, everyone. This is Keith Hutchings from the Comfortable Home Project, and I'm here with Val in her sweet little house in Bassendeen. So, Val, what's it like here on a cold winter morning?
If the day's been warm the day before, it holds its heat well.
Yeah.
If I've had the fire going the night before, it holds its heat well. It's amazing how quickly the stove does heat the place. You know, one little thing in the corner of one room. If it's under 10 degrees, you go outside, and that's always a shock because I don't think it gets down very low in here.
So then the other side of it, what's it like here on a hot summer afternoon?
Hot summer's afternoons, as long as I've closed the place up during the tricky part of the day, it's beautiful. The house has been designed so that it catches the first bit of wind, the breeze as it comes in. So if I then open windows to receive the breeze, any sort of stuffiness will just go and I'll forget about the stuffiness. Or I've got the ceiling fans and they move the air beautifully.
I notice you've got these high windows up here,
Yeah.
so they really pull the heat out of the house.
That's right. So I can have the lower level can be closed up and have windows open on the windward side, and it just sort of moves the air.
This is the tricky question. Do you know what this place costs to build?
It cost $340,000 for the builder. There were some add-ons that I did outside of the building contract, which included the painting, probably up to about $350,000.
We did the math and worked out how much it cost per square meter. That was...
You'll have to remind me what
Oh,
the figure
okay.
was.
I did the math on my own calculator. That was 2,300 a square meter,
Right.
which is a little bit on the high side for a custom build. But you said the earthworks were expensive here because of...
Yes, yeah, we're on heavy clay here, and that made a real difference to the amount of effort that was taken to prepare the site.
Why did you decide to build a passive solar house rather than a kind of, or what everybody else has, the ordinary kind of house?
Well, it's just crazy to build a house that's going to be hard to keep comfortable to live in. I've lived in some uncomfortable houses. I can't see the point of... I just haven't missed I've done one summer here. I haven't missed the air conditioning button at all.
And if you were ever to redo the build, heaven forfend, is there anything you'd do differently?
Look, I think probably only little finishing things. I mean, I'd choose different fly wire, for example. And there's a couple of things I might have a little higher or a little lower. But I'm very happy with the way that the house works. I wanted to design in some things that would make it comfortable for an older, creaky person. That they still all to be tested, I guess. Though I did have a friend staying with me recently in a wheelchair, and I found that I'd designed the benches too high for the wheelchair.
Yeah.
So there you go. But other than that, of all her friends, I was the best one to stay with because I'd designed it on the level. One of the things, though, is that with these windows open, I've realised that I'm actually quite noisy for my neighbours.
Oh, right. You got the rock and roll going. Yeah.
Got the rock and roll, or the football's not going so well or something, or the football's going really well. It's
Either
amazing
way.
how much noise comes out of this place. I didn't realise until a long time after I'd moved in. No one's complained yet.
Yeah, as long as you're not an off-key singer, you're all right. So what is your favorite aspect of the house?
Well, there's lots of things, actually. I love the louver windows. You get a prism when the sun strikes them. I love the amount of light that comes in high up. On a moonlit night, it's really bright in here. I had to move my bed once because I had it in a position where the moonlight was just tracking straight across in my eyes, and I thought, I need to buy a blind.
Yeah, it's kind of like first world problems. My house is too light.
Has too much moonlight.
And yeah, it's too comfortable. Yes. If you were going to try and convince a friend who was building to build a passive solar house rather than a brick and tile house, what would you say to them?
Look, I'd have them around here and I'd just explain the different design features that make a difference and explain that they do make a difference.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really expect so much difference, and how good it was to be able to catch the breeze as soon as it blows. That's a big thing with the passive solar. But people have to see it, I think.
Yeah, the proof is in the pudding. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this interview, and we'll come for the next one from the Comfortable Home Project.